Hey guys, it's been a really long time since you've seen my face, but I had a YouTube thingy going on, and then there was a virus on my laptop, and these are excuses that you don't want to hear. On to the book review. So as you can tell by the title, I'm reviewing Spanking Shakespeare by Jake Wisner, and the only reason I picked up this book initially was because of the title, but it was genuinely a great book. It was so full of awesome. The style of this book reminded me of a mix between John Green and Laurie Halse Anderson. I'm going to tell you about the general plot and then about what I liked and what I didn't like about the book. Our main character is Shakespeare Shapiro, who hates his name but happens to be a really, really good writer, and he genuinely enjoys writing. This novel follows Shakespeare on his journey through his senior year of high school, while his main goal is figuring himself out and trying to get laid. It sounds crude, mostly because it is, but this book was so insightful and hilarious and raw and unflinching and so well written. I loved it. It was just so good. I didn't care that that's what the plot summary sounded like because the book itself was so good. What I absolutely loved about this book is the sense of humor that we get. I was probably laughing every 2 pages, if not sooner than that. It was flat out funny. It was just hilarious. There was witty humor, there was crude humor, there was pervy humor, there was sarcastic humor, there was outrageous humor. It was just all different kinds of funny in a very well written way. What I also liked about this book is the realistic take on high school relationships. Way too often do I see eternal love being declared in young adult books where there's no need for that. Like, it doesn't happen in everyday life, and I get that's kind of the point, but for me it was just refreshing to see crappy relationships happening, and messed up relationships, and relationships you knew were going to end, and relationships that you were like, oh, they're going to be together through college, and things like that. You could guess, and it was really well portrayed in a realistic sense. What I also liked about this book is that the main character was not only a young adult male, but he was also a writer. I can honestly not think of one young adult novel where the main protagonist was A, male, and B, a writer. I don't know why everyone is so afraid to make their characters writers, or why it just never crosses their mind, but there are a lot of kids who like to write, and not a lot of young adult characters who do. I would honestly say the only thing I didn't like about this book is that there were some questions kind of left unanswered, and I don't know if that was strategically done or if it was accidental, and that's the only reason I didn't like it. If you don't answer questions on purpose, then I can deal with it, but I couldn't tell, and that's what made it kind of fuzzy for me. But this book was so funny. I would show it to you because the cover's pretty cool as well, but I already lent it out to a friend, so you can go check out my Goodreads review of it on the down bar. I will also link you to my personal channel where I do tags and reviews and things like that on books. So I will talk to you guys soon. I promise you'll be seeing more of me. This review is already, like, super late. It's extremely hot, so I'm going to go inside.